Once upon a time, there was a girl named Matilda.
Hi, Dad.
Get in the car, Melinda.
Matilda!
Whatever.
Who was extraordinary in every way.
Pretty soon you'll be able to do any multiplication, whether it's 2 times 7,
14!
or 13 times 379.
4,927.
Wow. She can multiply large sums in her head. So can a calculator.
But in a world where grown-ups make all the rules,
I'm smart. You're dumb.
I'm big and you're small.
I'm right.
And you're wrong.
in a school where the principal
In this school, I am God.
has no principles,
Yes, Miss Trunchbull! Sir? The Trunchbull used to be in the Olympics. Shot put, javelin, hammer throw.
she will discover
Somebody's got to teach her a lesson.
deep inside herself
You should believe in whatever power you think you have inside of you.
a secret weapon
I said with my powers.
to even the odds.
No more Miss Nice Girl.
Hey, dip face, have a carrot.
Nah, you eat it.
Now,
Cookie. You will not leave this platform until you have consumed the entire confection.
she gives power
You can do it, Brucey!
to the powerless, help to the helpless,
Harry, take your head off.
I can't get it off.
and disaster to those who deserve it. From the author of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and James and the Giant Peach, and the unique vision
What did you do to your hair?
of director Danny DeVito, comes the story of every kid's right to stand tall, no matter how small. Matilda.
Well, Matilda. This is a very interesting choice. So this should be a treat. This is a movie that was, of course, came out in 1996. It didn't really do so well at the box office. It had a $36 million budget and it only made 33. So why that happened, I don't know. Maybe we will find out in the review. And I will do that right after this.
There's a common misconception among humans, that is, that bigger potato taste comes from bigger potatoes. Elves know better. We use the whole potato, skins and all, to put big taste in potato skin snack chips. Now that's big. So, if it's bigger potato taste you're craving, remember, it's not a bigger potato you need. It's Keebler potato skins for big potato taste.
Now, does anybody remember this snack? Because I actually really do miss these potato skins.
Nope, never heard of it.
Unfortunately, the only flavor I could have was the original, but I did not care. These were one of my favorite snacks, and I cannot believe that I forgot about this. I don't know what took me so long to finally look at a commercial of potato skins, but if anybody misses these, you are welcome. They are now on the Chip Codroach channel. So, they were literally a, boy, I don't know how to describe them exactly. They looked like a potato skin. They were in the shape of it. Yes, they were nice and salty. They were a very nice snack, and it had a nice flavor to it. Well, almost a Polish Pegasus act there, but obviously he's probably forgotten since he's been destroyed. So now this was the potato skins were very delicious, but who knows what chemicals those little cartoon elves were pumping into those wonderful snacks? We will never know because they don't make them anymore. They haven't for years. So now the movie Matilda that came out in 1996. I have a sleeping guest. Skip is back. And he's probably saying, another movie with that Danny DeVito directed and starred in.
At least he has a bigger space.
Yes, he does.
Why is that?
Well, we moved the furniture around, so now instead of a small throne, I have a big little love seat. And
Well,
Skip,
why did we do that?
because Skip puts the love in the love seat. He just absolutely loves his new big space. We did that because we decorated for the wonderful holiday that's coming up. No, not Thanksgiving. We do what the stores do. We skip them, and then we just jump right to Christmas.
Definitely does have the pumpkins out because pumpkin is Thanksgiving.
Yes, pumpkin is Thanksgiving. We cut them up and make pie.
You can't have pumpkin pie.
No, that's okay though. I can have apple.
I do love
So we have some of our decorations up. The lights are up. The villages are up. The tree is the only thing that is not up with the wonderful train. So, so now with Matilda, this came out in 1996, and with some of the movies that came out that year, I'm a little bit surprised. Like I said, that this one did lose money. There were a lot of there were a lot of clunkers in 1996. Twister, of course, was the big one. That was the big movie that year. And if a movie like Twister's the big movie, then that tells you we may not be off to a very good start, even though that was a good movie. That one putting all of them over the top, though, that says 1996 was maybe just an year, which it kind of was. So I believe some of the movies that came out in 1996 that I read, one of them was Chain Reaction. That was a bomb. Um, Obviously, Matilda 1996, Twister, which we already discussed. I think Titanic actually came out very late in 1996. Matilda came out in August. I'm trying to remember some of the summer movies that came out that year, but from what I remember or read, they just were not all that good. So, Matilda is starring, of course, Mara Wilson. She obviously plays Matilda, and she was in some good movies. She was in some notable ones: Miracle on 34th Street and Mrs. Doubtfire. Just Yep, she was a little girl in that movie. And she also worked with some big actors as well. Obviously, Robin Williams, Sally Field, that were in Mrs. Doubtfire. And then in Miracle on 34th Street, she worked with Dylan McDermott, Elizabeth Perkins, and Richard Attenborough. So, very, very notable names there. And then, well, of course, we have Danny DeVito playing Mr. Wormwood.
Who's that?
Oh, well, Danny DeVito should not need an introduction once again, but he did direct this and he started it. Of course, I believe he started his career in Taxi, then went on to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Never heard of it.
played in Batman Returns,
Never seen it.
and then of course he was also in Twins. Junior.
Nope.
Junior would be an interesting review if I ever did get that movie, but I don't think I'm going to buy that. A pregnant Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think I'm going to pay a lot for that movie. He was also in Get Shorty, The Rainmaker.
Nope.
He's in the Jersey Mike commercials.
Nope.
Throw Mama from the Train, and of course, Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile. And I'm sure he was in more things that I just forgot. Danny DeVito was in a lot of stuff. And his wife at the time was in this movie, Rhea Perlman, who plays Mrs. Wormwood.
You actually married in real life?
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. He's annoying.
Well, she got her start, we know, in the TV series Cheers. And then she went on, she was on that for years. And then she was also in Canadian Bacon with John Candy.
Nope.
So poor John Candy had to put up with her as well. She was also in some Barbie movie.
I feel more bad for Danny DeVito.
Well, yes.
Yeah, they were outside of this.
Yes, he did. So, and then of course she was in obviously the movie Matilda. And very interesting, we have Paul Rubens.
Who's that?
Pee Wee Herman is in this movie. Yes, he is the FBI agent. And and he was in some other movies too. He was in Blues Brothers. He had a cameo appearance. And of course he was in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. So there was a second one. I forgot the name of it, but that's fine. And then of course he was in Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Never heard of it.
And I want to say he was also in another movie as well. So he is the FBI agent in this. And then I already forgot her name, so I'm going to have to look it up. But I forgot the actress that plays Miss Trunchbull. She is in nothing that I have ever seen before. So maybe I will just leave her out. I know her last name is Ferris. So I am sorry. I have to look it up. So it is Pam Ferris. I know she was in one of the Harry Potters. And then we have Beth Davids, who plays Miss Honey. What was she in? I don't know. Nothing I ever heard of. So we're just going to move past those two, and now we will get into the story. So Matilda is born, and already she is being ignored. The first clip I'm going to show, you will see how the father, Mr. Wormwood, is holding the child in the carriage. He's
Car seat.
already
It's called a car seat.
well. I don't want to give it away. So um, yes, a wonderful car seat that kids at 12 years old still have to wear or still have to use in the state of New York. So so now that yes, so she is being ignored and thrown around right away. She's not treated well. They don't even know her age, and then she ends up developing these wonderful little powers that are kind of amusing throughout the movie. She does end up going to school. The principal and Mr. Wormwood kind of have the same ideas on children. They are pretty much made to be pushed around. So you will see how this wonderful principal is. She's obviously very, very mean, and there are some very comical scenes in this movie. They probably could not show this in today's wonderful world of generation boring, terrified, and terrible.
No, they should have it on TV.
I'm shocked. It will be going off the air soon, don't you worry. So I will now show the first clip of the wonderful parenthoods of Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood. And the first scene is going to terrify Generation Scared and Sensitive. So I will show that clip in just a second. So here is wonderful Matilda being tossed around like a rag doll in that car. And yes, he is. I think he does have the car seat upside down. So
When they're walking.
yep. So when they're walking, so all that. So I'm surprised the baby did not have brain damage. So
Maybe that's why she's smarter than all the rest of them.
maybe it is. Maybe that did some good. So then he just sort of just tosses her in the trunk like I did with the groceries earlier. And then obviously she's getting knocked around in the car. So obviously Parents of the Year. They probably got an award. Don't know what state this is in. So now what does Matilda do with all this neglect and being ignored? Most kids would go wham wham wham. Well, Matilda has a different way of handling it. So I will show that clip in just a second. And this is Disney, so yes, we do have to be careful. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Look what you did.
They named her Matilda.
You're supposed to eat the spinach.
By the time she was 2, Matilda had learned what most people learn in their early 30s, how to take care of herself.
As time went by, she developed a sense of style.
Well, obviously she's dressing herself. And she wrote the little name Matilda in that wonderful green gook there. It actually looks like the inside of a BJ's Warehouse bathroom. So that looked actually really gross on the counter there. It did not look like spinach. I thought it was something else. But she wrote her name on it, and of course the mother ignored it, probably because she can't read herself. She probably has the brain of Sarah Jessica Moron. So And then, of course, she puts the baby in the sink, even with with the diaper still on. So that was kind of amusing there. So obviously, it showed her dressing herself and getting ready. And the next clip here, you will see what else Matilda does. She says goodbye to her brother, who yes looks like um, a barnyard animal, pretty much. Nope, that is her brother. I think he is human. He just doesn't look it. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Her father went to work selling used cars for unfair prices, and her mother took off to play bingo.
Soup's on the stove. Heat it up if you get hungry.
So I'm not sure how much of this clip we exactly got here. So there is the little barnyard pig there that she said goodbye to. That's her brother. I already forgot his name because it's very forgettable. So Mr. Wormwood, of course, sells used cars. So I forgot that guy's name. Oh, so yeah, so he is like the Fusillo of the family, the guy that always said huge. And yes, people will know who that is because he didn't just do stuff in Buffalo; he also did stuff in Florida as well. The huge guy, Fusillo Toyota.
Oh.
Yes, because he did other stuff too. He had some other, besides Toyota, he did have some other ones as well. So yeah, so he was a nation wide person. So so and then of course the mother's very she works very hard. She plays bingo, so she holds up a little bingo card for a living, I guess. So what does whatever. So but she probably gets the numbers or the numbers and letters wrong. So now Matilda is home by herself, and I found this part pretty amazing here because what she does is she throws out the Campbell's creamy chicken soup. She throws that in the garbage, so she doesn't make that. She actually makes pancakes and puts them on a pan from scratch. So that is pretty impressive. I know people that can't even work a stove at age 40, and instead they explode creamy chicken soup in a microwave. And I'm going to get something thrown at me in like 2 seconds, but that was just a great opportunity. And I saw the Campbell soup can and just started to laugh. So she is 4 years old and did this all herself. I applaud this. So
It's also illegal.
it's very illegal, but like I said, this would. I'm surprised that they show this on the Disney minus streaming service with all this stuff going on. People would not approve. So now I will show the next clip of Matilda wanting to go to school. Here's something else that the parents could get in trouble for, not sending her. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Where'd all this come from?
Library.
The library? You've never set foot in a library. You're only 4 years old.
6.5.
You're 4.
6.5.
You were 6.5. You'd be in school already.
I want to be in school. I told you I was supposed to start school in September. You wouldn't listen.
Get up. Get up. Get out of here. Give me that book. Hi. How old is Matilda?
4. I'm 6.5, Mommy. 5 then. I was 6 in August.
You're a liar.
I want to.
So Matilda obviously is reading her wonderful books and getting yelled at for it. So she's also getting yelled at for being smart. And I love the little Bud Light, which unfortunately we did not get that in the clip. But yes, the mother is drinking Bud Light for breakfast when Matilda actually names the profit margins that the wonderful Mr. Wormwood was bragging about at breakfast. So, so now Matilda and her barnyard brother Mike are now going to the shop, and they get to see how her wonderful um, salesman father how he sells these cars. He at least does it with honesty, and he has them in pristine condition. So I will show that clip in just a second.
I sell her. We really should weld these bumpers on. But that takes time, equipment, money. So,
Would fall off.
definitely,
Isn't that dangerous?
not to me. With us, quiets the gears and lets the engine run as sweet as a nut for a couple of miles.
Daddy, that's cheating.
Of course it's cheating. You run it backwards, the numbers go down. Watch your speed up.
Daddy, you're a crook.
What?
This is illegal.
Yeah, keep drilling. Do you make money? Do you have a job?
Don't people need good cars? Can't you sell good cars, Dad?
Well, so here's what he does at his little car shop. Apparently he likes to he put the miles down with the screwdriver. He drill, and obviously he super glued the bumper back on. So it could go a little while with that. And then, of course, he put sand in the gears for the transmission. So this is how he sells these cars. So, and then, oh, yes, and then also the stolen car parts as well. So eventually I will show the FBI agent because I'm sure everybody is dying to see the legendary Pee Wee Herman in this movie.
Who's that?
So now Matilda, of course, has a problem, and Pee Wee Herman, we know Pee Wee's Playhouse. I think I even did a Pee Wee commercial on one of my videos. So now, obviously, Matilda has a problem with her dad being a crook, and she says, "Why don't you sell good cars?" That would be nice if there was such thing. So so now she does teach him a little bit of a lesson. So his hair, obviously, she did replace his hair oil or gel with peroxide, but now she decided to put some super glue in his hat. So we will see how this goes when he tries to get it off at this wonderful restaurant that is probably the mixture of Denny's and IHOP quality combined. So I will show that clip in just a second.
This is a nice place. You can't wear a hat inside.
I can't take it off.
Happy, nobody cares what your hair looks like.
I can't get it off. I can't get it off. I can't get it off.
Oh, just a minute. I'm gonna get this hat off. I'm pulling it. I think.
So here's the part with his wonderful hat. So she decided to put super glue in it, and now he can't get it off. So that was funny. Now the dessert, I hope it's good because, like I said, this is probably the combination of IHOP and Denny's combined. So the quality of the food is probably below average. So, which we unfortunately, I am still feeling the effects from wonderful IHOP. Yes, I would not recommend it. And I just had bacon and a harmless waffle. Tell my insides that they are harmless. They will tell you not at all. So, as they are pretty much healing themselves, I will show the next clip. Uh, so, this girl will feel some pain from the evil principal, Miss Trunchbull. So, I will show that clip in just a second.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What are those?
What's what, Miss Trunchbull?
Hanging down by your ears.
You mean my pigtails?
Are you a pig, Amanda?
No, Miss Trunchbull.
Do I allow pigs in my school?
My mommy thinks they're sweet.
Me is a twit. You but.
I don't.
Did you say but? Ever so.
Well, I don't think she is going to have her pigtails for that much longer. I think I'm actually surprised that the strong grip from that ugly trunch bowl didn't yank them out of her head, but she just cleared the fence. So she did not get stabbed by the sharp edges there. So obviously, this was Matilda's powers kind of saving this wonderful Pippi Longstocking. What, it wasn't? Well, my bad. So this was just, I guess, a lucky break. So this obviously that did not happen. So Matilda did meet a friend named Lavender, and those wonderful glasses. She kind of looks like a frog of some kind, probably a tree frog with the big bulging eyes. So, but she can at least lift solid oak. So she's not a useless frog. She just looks like one. So, so now that she got to, why not? Okay, so anyway, so she met her wonderful friend Lavender, who, despite having the ugly glasses, is a very nice kid. She's actually a nice character as well. So now she gets to meet her teacher, Miss Honey. But now we get to see. Um, I will now show the FBI agents that are looking at the wonderful Wormwood household because of these stolen car parts. So we get to see Peeping Herman. Oh, I'm sorry, Pee Wee Herman in the car sleeping. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Get back to Tiffany. Before, when she was having that. Mom, I'm home. Oh, how was school? Good thing with Valerie.
School was great. My teacher lets me do
No.
sixth grade work.
You're kidding.
Algebra
I love
and
that.
geography.
Hold on a minute. Can't you see I'm in the middle of an important phone call?
Well, you just asked me how school was.
Quiet.
Well, so this is the FBI agent. So and their name is literally just FBI agent. So this is Pee Wee sleeping in the car. I'm not sure if that's a radar gun or if there's a peep show in there. So we all know that Pee Wee Herman got in trouble for exposing himself in a movie theater. No joke. So that is pretty much what happened to his career. So I guess he was toying around with the Playhouse. So now I will. So then Matilda, of course, goes in the house, and so now this would be a perfect opportunity for VG Bus to make fun of this, because if you can see the one FBI agent, he has his eyes right on Matilda and just sort of ignores that she's there. So now I forgot this FBI agent's name, the one with the eyes that are open, but I believe he played in Batman and also City Slickers. He played Cookie in City Slickers, and I think his name was the Goon in Batman. He was with the Joker. So Matilda just goes in the house and tries to tell her mom about school, and obviously it doesn't go over well. The mom pretty much says 6 hours in school is not enough. So now I will show the. Yeah, well, me too. It should have only been two. So, so now I will show the next clip of Miss Honey dropping by, and we get to see Danny DeVito or Mr. Wormwood's wonderful um, apron type of thing that he's wearing, trying to dye his hair back, and the family is watching boxing, which is kind of a boring thing to watch, but hey, it's better than today's WWE and SmackDown. So I will show that.
SmackDown is WWE.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Look, whatever it is, she's your problem now.
No, there is no problem.
Then beat it. We're watching TV.
Mr. Wormwood, if you think watching some rotten TV show is more important than your daughter, then maybe you shouldn't be a parent. Now, why don't you turn that darn thing off and listen to me?
All right, come on and get this over with. Mrs. Wormwood's not gonna like this. Come on.
Well, so here is the teacher dropping in on this wonderful family here. I'm sure that she's glad that she did. So obviously now she sees what Matilda is up against. Um, Obviously mother saying she didn't go to college, and these are people frowning on, I guess, the intelligence of America, and people seem to do that even today, uh, which is kind of a really sad thing. Rob Gronkowski is worshipped more than some of the good scientists that are in this country. There are a couple of them. I have to research their. Yes. Yeah, yeah, there are some good ones. Not many, but there are a couple. So now I will show the next clip here. We get to see a miniature Artie Lang and George Wendt. So I will show that clip in just a second.
Than a vicious sneak thief. You're a disgusting criminal, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cake. Chocolate cake. You slithered like a serpent into the school kitchen and ate my personal snack! Do you deny it? Was mine. And it was the most scrumptious cake in the entire world.
My mom's is better.
It is it? How can you be sure unless you have another piece? Sit down, Fog.
I don't want any. Thank you.
Eat it!
So here is Big Brucey here. So obviously it looks like he has eaten quite a few chocolate cakes every single minute. So I guess Miss Trunchbull loves this disgusting chocolate cake, and he pretty much says, "I've had better." So Brucey is kind of funny. So she makes him eat. I don't have to. I can already tell. So well, I doubt Miss Trunchbull's chocolate cake is really any good. It it looks disgusting to me. And Brewski said that his mother's is better. So obviously, this makes this angry lady even angrier. I think she's angry because she's probably one of the most hideous creatures that I have ever seen in my life.
Nope.
What? So obviously, she is just cranky over that comment. So she makes poor Brucey actually eat a whole entire cake by himself. He does it. That really. It was a humongous cake, and he does it. So his waist. Yes. So obviously his waistline has gotten even bigger. So now he's got the waistline of Andy Richter and some stupid host with co-host of Conan O'Brien on the late night show. So so obviously his waistline has gotten to about Andy Richter and maybe Alan Rickman's size as well, who does the Man versus Food. So now so speaking of food, Matilda is now going to have some fun with some Cheerios. Now she discovers that she has some powers. So I will show that clip in just a second. Well, so Matilda found out that she has some powers, so why not check them out on the Cheerios? Maybe with her magic, maybe she is lifting the BHT right out of those wonderful O's there. So, and maybe she's getting some of the hormones and steroids out of the milk as well. Highly doubt it. So she's obviously having fun with those Cheerios and milk, and then of course she gets everything else in her bedroom to kind of up and move, living room, whatever you want to call it. So obviously she has the bell ringing, and she is just having a blast with this with her new toy that she just discovered. So she gets to have a whole bunch of fun with this. So now the next clip, she gets to have some fun with the principal. So I will show that clip in just a second.
No, Miss Trunchbull, please don't throw him.
So this is the ugly principal here, trying to act tough again by throwing a child out the window.
Oh my god.
So she throws him out the window.
I think it's
Stimpy, come on. And so then she throws him out the window, and then he turns around, and so she ends up on this wonderful globe. And how the thing didn't shatter, I don't know. So Trunchbull then, of course, gets thrown out of her own school and runs away. So now I will show the final clip of what happens to the wonderful Matilda's wonderful parents. We will get to see them in just a second.
You. Hey, we're leaving. Come on, let's go. Get in the car. Hurry up. Let's wrap up these cookies. Come on, we're leaving. Now.
I'd be happy to welcome home.
Well, nobody will be there. We're moving to Guam. Come on, let's go.
Guam.
Yeah. Daddy's not going to be in the oil business anymore.
I don't want to leave. We're going on a permanent vacation.
Yeah, we gotta beat the speedboat sailboat to the airport.
I love it here. I love my school. It isn't fair. Honey, please don't let them.
Get in the car, Melinda.
Matilda,
Whatever.
I wanted to stay with Miss Honey.
Miss Honey doesn't want you. Why would she want some snotty, disobedient kid?
Because she's a spectacularly wonderful child and I love her.
So here's the final clip. So obviously they go to pick up Matilda. Why they did this, I don't know. Why they just didn't leave her with Miss Honey with all the sirens that are obviously looking for him. So Mr. Wormwood is pretty much going to be arrested if he doesn't make it to the airport on time. So I guess they are moving to Guam. Guam will kick them out and probably send them to Laos. So now she does have adoption papers in that junky-looking car. So she gets them, they sign them, and then they have to go to the airport and deal with the inconvenience of Southwest. So Southwest Airlines, sorry. Yes.
isn't Guam a U.S. territory, so wouldn't they get arrested Guam anyways?
Probably. Then they would send them to Laos. So that is probably what's going to happen to the wonderful Wormwood family.
No,
And
they got away. Do you not listen?
well, got away. Well, that's what they said in the book, but they probably ended up getting caught. I'm just giving the extended version. So Roald Dahl, of course, did write this novel. So he wrote this. He wrote Matilda, James and the Giant Peach. So and then also Willy Wonka. So this is the end of my little review here, and like I said, this would be perfect for VG Bus because I just uploaded a new video. I believe it is called. Let me get the name of it so I don't butcher it. And it is called Super Carts. It's actually a British game, and they did a great job of making fun of it. So definitely check it out. So moving on. So this movie here, Matilda, it was pretty entertaining at times. The message was very, very good. Um, I honestly did enjoy this the first time I watched it. So if I had to grade this, I would actually give this a strong B plus and a very strong recommendation. This is one to definitely check out. The acting is very, very good. It's not.
The interview with the douchebag.
Yes.
And I like that.
He also narrated this as well. Directed,
Yeah.
narrated, and he acted in it. This was casted very well. As much as Rhea Perlman can be annoying, she played the part perfectly. Obviously, Obviously, Mara Wilson playing Matilda, they picked the right person for it. Even though her mom sadly passed away during the filming of this, so she dedicated this movie to her mother. So that's kind of a sad story there with Mara Wilson, who was a very good childhood actress. Sorry. So, and even the FBI agents were very entertaining in this movie as well. Obviously, the principal, Mrs. Trunchbull, and then Miss Honey was casted very well in this. I'm actually surprised that she really wasn't in anything else that I would have seen. Um, so, like I said, I do highly recommend this. This is for families, even though I make fun of the fact that it's for generation sensitive, scared, terrible, and boring. I honestly think they would actually enjoy it. These are just jokes. So, and of course, the parents could watch it with them. There's no capes and lasers, but there's superpowers in this, so it's good for all of them. It's very good for the Discord members as well. So they may not like it though because there's no excessive swearing. So this is definitely one to check out. So please comment below, subscribe if you want, and thank you very much for watching.